I've done some crazy in my day.
Insanity is contagious.
I'm good at this.
This week sees the backstory and backbeats to some hip-hop legends in Showtime's documentary series Wu-Tang Clan of Mics and Men. Spectrum's first original, LA's Finest, a George Clooney-produced adaptation of Catch-22 on Hulu, and the return of Phoebe Waller-Bridge's Fleabag. With all that on the field, who will be the show that you have to watch this week?
That was the dope.
Gangs and narcotics, robbery, homicides, bodies dropping like it's the end of days. There's a common thread to all of this.
No matter how big a fan you are of the Bad Boys movie franchise, or of Gabrielle Union and Jessica Alba, there is little great, or even good, about LA's Finest from Spectrum Originals on-demand service. Having sprung from the Will Smith and Martin Lawrence film Sort of, this City of Angels odd couple team-up between the Being Mary Jane alum and the semi-retired Alba may have aspirations of breaking boundaries, and it is such a below-par MOR police procedural at its best that I found myself waiting for the Big Four network breaks for commercial, even looking forward to them in vain.
Project language, man. It's just the most raw philosophy.
The black, red, yellow, brown, and white are all rocking with us.
Whether or not you are, as I am, a fan of Ghostface Killah, Method Man, RZA, and the rest of the sprawling legendary hip-hop NYC crew, the series is well worth checking out for the history and, of course, the music. Now, of course, it's an unabashed love-in from the producer of Netflix Rapture, but the operative word there is love. And a thing that can be done with love is a beautiful thing.
Hi.
Thought you'd be in prison by now.
Oh, well, keep trying, but they just won't have me.
Any show that asks its main character at one point if she wants to fuck God is going to get your attention. And any show that proves shock value is the least of its many strengths and has the blasphemous twists, turns, and lusting after a hunky priest that would make Beelzebub both blush and burst out in laughter, having already ended its run in the UK last month. The return of the magnificent talent that is Phoebe Waller-Bridge, who created Fleabag and is its lead, should be an event unto itself. And this is the season where the unnamed lead of its title is supposed to be on her best behavior. But with Waller-Bridge's skills, very good is most people's very bad, and in the case of Fleabag Season 2, that's pretty great. However, having said all that about the wonder known as Fleabag Season 2, there still can only be one show that you have to watch this week, and it has to be Catch-22 from Hulu.
Doc, you can ground me if I'm crazy, right?
Oh, sure, I have to. I have to ground anyone who's crazy.
Then ground me, I'm crazy.
You're not crazy.
Why not?
Catch-22. As soon as you ask to get out of combat duty, you're no longer crazy, and so you have to fly more missions.
That's some catch, that Catch-22.
It's the best there is.
Though incredibly funny in many moments, the May 17th six-parter Hulu offering is no big fat joke, to quote the limited series itself. What the Christopher Abbott-led tale of the Mad Fog of War is, to sum up the classic Heller tale, is a tour de force that reinvigorates the grand plaintive possibilities of storytelling that television offers at its best or near best. So if you know the book, you know that the Abbott-portrayed Yossarian is desperately trying to get out of performing yet another World War II bombing mission, but is stymied in by a military bureaucracy and, to be honest, a world gone mad. With the peerless, over-the-top performances from Clooney, Bloodlines alum Kyle Chandler, and the nimble Hugh Laurie, the writers streamlined Keller's writing into an explosive small-screen force which is as much horror as satire, with heartbreak and a sense of what it is to be the only sane man around, or not. So, nothing ambiguous here. Check out the ambitious second season of Fleabag, but simply do not miss under any circumstances Catch-22 from the home of The Handmaid's Tale and The Looming Tower, because Hulu have hit the bullseye this week with the show that you just can't miss.